I use the Warren Buffett 3-part test of who you want to work with: high energy, high intelligence, and high integrity. High energy is obvious. You have to work hard because startups are the Olympics of business. You're competing against the best in the world. First prize gets a Cadillac Eldorado, second prize gets steak knives, and third place gets fired, to paraphrase Glenn Ross. And if you're going to win, you need people who are putting in everything, and that includes working hard. There's this meme on Twitter that you should just work 9 to 5 all the time, and that's work-life balance. That's perfectly fine. Not everybody should kill themselves at work, but I would argue that you should not be an Olympic athlete, nor should you be a founder of a winner-take-all technology startup. Avoid the virtue signalers and status seekers, and realize that if you're doing a startup, you're going to have to work your tail off, and everyone around you in that core team is going to have to work their tails off. You need very high intelligence people, because intelligence isn't just about broad judgment, it's about moment-to-moment judgment. If they're making decisions and they're high intellect, then they'll make the right decisions. And you have to have a high bar for intelligence. You want to be a snob. Don't invest in people that you don't think are in your intellectual caliber. Otherwise, you're basically investing down, talking down, thinking down. You're picking the wrong people. High integrity is critical, because if you don't have that, then what you have is a smart and hardworking crook who can easily cheat you. And there's so many ways to get cheated in this business. That said, integrity is something that takes a long time to figure out. It's very hard to tell who is high integrity and who isn't, unless you've worked with them a lot before, which you will not have for most founders. But you can see how they treat the other people around them right now. You can see how they treat other prospective investors. You can see how they think about their co-founders and their employees. Someone who is already self-dealing is going to eventually cross you. They don't necessarily need to be nice people, because niceness is a signal that's easily faked. A lot of highly technical people tend to know that, and so they don't overemphasize niceness. Niceness is everywhere. It's not enough of a filter. It is important in the sense that maybe you don't want to work with somebody who's not nice because it's just less enjoyable. But there are plenty of people in this business who are not nice and have been successful. High integrity is what you want. Integrity means having some sort of an internal moral code of ethics and living up to it, being reliable and being honest. Whereas niceness is often just politeness or sending off small signals of being high integrity when there's no actual consequences or when the stakes are very low. Integrity gets tested when the stakes are high.